Hello. Ah, so yeah, I bought the 100 line. If you are not familiar with the game, me neither. The only thing I know that it is from Uchikoshi and Kotaro? Kodaka? Yeah, Uchikoshi and Kodaka. Uchikoshi is responsible for Zero Escape series. So this is the reason I want to play this game, because I really like Zero Escape. And Kodaka is famous for Danganronpa. I haven't played Danganronpa. And as I see, the art style in this game resembles Danganronpa a lot. So I hope the story will represent the Uchikoshi side. And by that I mean it will be at the same grandeur as Zero Escape. So let me pause the music, switch the scene, and start again. If the game would be too loud, you should tell me, because I haven't changed any settings in the game. So, hey, Cryware, they are responsible for person. Following is a work of fiction. And you resemble save. Okay, let me make it a little bit quieter. Hello, Richards. Who knows, maybe you will be so entranced by this game that you will not sleep. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, thank you for hopping in. Is the sound alright? Have you played Danganronpa or Zero Escape, Richards? And while you still here, grab an apple. 5 points. Okay. Select battle mode. You can change your selection and options. Oh, the difficulty. Okay, only 2 modes. Let's go with the harder one.
Nothing ever happens to me. Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Just a mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
We are living in some sort of dome. A dome city? A post-apocalypse?
Same old, same old. This is how it's always been. And probably how it always will be.
I am sure not, man. 7:40. Have a Nagila much?
Coming.
A question marks.
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
My sister?
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Oh, okay.
Come on, it's not that big
Not
deal.
my sister.
She's right, Takumi. You and Kadoa have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Huh?
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
Let me move my webcam a bit higher. Here?
These eggs are delicious.
You sure are putting them away.
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
So, what about your mom? Did she make it home yesterday?
No, she's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
Come by anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth, I always wanted a daughter.
Hey.
Well, I must be such a disappointment to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Tacky. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
Her name is Taki. Okay.
Oh man, we got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've never seen you take a test you didn't ace.
It's just a matter of studying hard enough. Mom likes it when I get good grades. Hey, we should do a study session. We'll ace the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not really my forte.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Well, maybe you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no
then.
problem.
Thank you for the
Exactly
raid.
positive outlook I was looking
I am
for.
just
At
starting
this rate,
a
we're
new
gonna have
game.
a long way to go.
100 line.
Each day is just like the day before.
It
and the day before
is
that.
from the developer
I live
of
my life in the same town
Danganronpa
with the same
and the other
people,
one
watching
from
the same
the
commonplace
developer
events
of
play out
Zero
day
Escape.
after day. A mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
This is an administrative
And this is an
announcement.
opening cinematic, so
All citizens report
they're
to your
watching.
nearest shelter until further notice. This is an administrative announcement.
Another alert, huh? Feels like there's been more of them lately. Huh? Don't worry, it'll be all right. This happens all the time.
Hello, Jerry Tornado.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
65
like
of you.
sirens. They
I am not
always
used to
remind
that.
me of that time when my dad died.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there.
Do not look up, man. Okay.
Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you You know, looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. The security alerts are just another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes. What exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. As a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is, and let them become something normal, mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
I know that, but... Say the same.
It's a government birth rate
Really?
increase program.
Again?
You mean
For me?
putting
Whatever happens,
a boy and a
I'll protect
girl
you,
in
Katawa,
a shelter
no
alone?
matter what.
Maybe.
Promise?
Looks like it,
You're
for sure.
squeezing me really tight.
They are not brother and sister, so no incest here.
This
Another
is an
cinematic, okay.
announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be all right.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on, we'll be late for school.
Yeah. We should hurry.
Oh no, you will miss out on the test. Oh no, probably it didn't start.
Up you get.
Okay, dude.
Techie, you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Mhm.
What are you doing here, little guy? You lost?
It is said that this game has at least 100 endings. So
Don't run off on your own!
I wouldn't be surprised if dying in the cinematic would be an ending, but it seems that we are alive.
Great. Where did she get to now? Huh? Hey! Kadua!
Yeah, 100 endings. Well, it seems that we are beneath the dog in her list of priorities, and yeah, well, one of the developers is the Danganronpa developer, so figures.
I don't remember there being a school around here. Looks like the place is
Yeah,
abandoned.
you did miss Farfel.
Kadua! What is she thinking?
Okay, the cinematics are over. Thank you again, Zamp, for the raid. You were playing that Auto Butler, right? What is it called? Macbellum? Something like that. I would shout you out, but I don't think anybody here, not your viewer, but let me do that anyway. Please drop a follow for Zemp. He is a Russian streamer. So if you don't quite understand Russian, you will find a hard time following, but he's a cool dude. We played Magic the Gathering together way back then, like maybe 5 years ago? No, probably more, like 7 years ago probably. And yeah, he's a cool dude, and he mostly streams that one auto butler. Let me follow him too. Yeah, Mechabellum. AD, move, dash, okay. IKJL. And... Karua, where are you? No answer. What do I do now? Search for her? Oh. Abandoned school classroom. And another thing.
Karua? It's you. What in the...
Explode?
Takumi Samino! Congratulations! You have been chosen!
Yeah, this is... this gives Danganronpa.
What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? Or a robot, maybe? And how does it know my name?
I've finally got you all to myself. That girl chasing me wasn't part of the plan at all. I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an attractive young lady, too.
And what that word might be,
Awfully
Richards.
close.
And you sure this
Just how much does
this is
that
not
girl
2
mean?
words?
Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make things a lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
You should kill yourself. No.
Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement.
Yeah.
Complex of danger.
Yeah, it is a swear word.
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course. Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it. Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. But starting today, your life is about to change.
Not so close.
Pack
The
your
lobby guy.
bags, mister. You're going to war. Hey, where you going? You forgot this! Come back! Come on!
What the hell was that just now? God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right? What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there. Oh.
That's not good. If you're living in a dome city, dome crashing will be the last thing you want to see.
What is it now? Come on, let's get out of here!
They don't look threatening. Aside for the number of eyes.
What the hell was that? And what is going on here? Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just like the day before and the day before that. Until now. I lived my life in the same town, with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Now all that is changing. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart all around me!
So no test today.
Why is this happening?
These are some positives.
Oh, damn it! What happened? Karua! I have to protect her. Have to protect Karua. I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this. It's just a shame there's nothing you can do about it, the way you are now.
Oh.
And don't go thinking some hero is going to swoop in and save her for you, either. Life is simply unfair. That's just the way it is. Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways, until she's begging for the sweet release of death. Then, they'll probably tear her limbs off one by one, while you sit here, helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Don't like it? Then there's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. Huh? No time like the present. Think of this as an impromptu entrance exam. So there is a test. Come on. What? What am I supposed to do? The dagger is imbued with a very special power. Something far beyond your understanding.
Aha!
Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. Power? Fight? I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest. This is no time to dilly-dally. Or shilly-shally, for that matter. And don't even get me started on feely-falling. I mean, come on. There's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? You're running out of time, you know.
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for. You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it.
Feel like I'm getting set up. Karua. So, what's it going to be? Will you join the fight?
Yeah.
It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me? Decide your destiny. A lot of words. Fight the weird monsters. I mean, the game forces me to fight them, so don't do anything. Seems like a choice. It's your future.
No!
What? After all that, you're saying no? What now? You're gonna write a crappy review about how the game was too short and ask for a refund? Stop breaking the fourth wall. Go ahead, see if I care. I never liked you anyway. Game over. Hey, they're standing. But what if I do that again? Let's check. It's my future.
No!
It seems there is no joy. But what if I do it a third time? Nah. Let's fight. Damn it.
Damn it. This had better work.
I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from its sheath to get a proper look at it. The blade was dark red, so dark it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing at a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread.
Here goes nothing.
I took the dagger in both hands. No. This is just a one hand. Okay. Gritted my teeth against the incoming pain and thrust the blade into my chest. Persona! A magical girl transformation. Yay! We look cool.
Feels good to have all that power coursing through you, doesn't it? We call this hemo anima.
Hemo. Anima?
Hemo
But
anima.
never mind what it's
Okay.
called. Just use it. Kill those things. Eliminate the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
And now for fighting. Win condition: annihilate all enemies and lose condition: lose. You can choose to act by placing your cursor on a character and pressing space. Okay.
I've got this.
When you select act, the skill list will open. Try selecting side slash first. But what's the point? Maybe I should dash instead? But I don't think I can. Yeah, I cannot. Green spaces are areas you can move to, and red spaces are areas when you can attack. After selecting a skill, you'll be able to move and attack simultaneously by selecting a red space. The yellow spaces represent the side slash's attack range. Place your cursor on the exclamation mark to attack 5 enemies at once. Okay. When you use a skill, you'll consume action points, shown on the upper left part of the screen. You can take as many actions as you want per turn until your action points reach 0. Action points are fully restored every turn, and can even be gained by defeating specific enemies. Characters that have taken an action will become inflicted with fatigue, preventing them from moving more than a single space.
Let's do this!
Okay, let's do this again. You have 0 UB. Yes. Enemies will continually approach on the battlefield. Small enemies with high move stats can quickly breach your defenses, so be sure to prioritize taking them out first.
Say when!
Okay. You can end your turn by pressing T or escape and selecting end turn. Any remaining AP will be carried over to the next turn. If you're unable to reach any enemies with your attacks in one turn, use the opportunity to build up your AP and try again the next turn. Okay, let's end the turn.
Good to go! Take that!
New enemy approaching. Voltage will accumulate as you fight enemies. When it reaches 100% or more, you will be able to use a special attack. Special attacks are powerful moves that allow you to strike without spending AP. Instead, the character will be inflicted with stun, preventing them from taking any action until the end of the following turn. Try placing your cursor on the character and pressing Q to use a special attack.
Ready when you are!
Okay.
Gotcha!
The end of your peaceful life.
Woo!
Save
I
Kiryu.
knew you could do it.
That was very
Nobody
achievement.
can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuha, are you okay?
Taki!
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine.
What are you wearing?
It's a long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
And where is
I
your
knew you'd
heart?
protect me. I knew you'd keep your promise.
How touching! A knight in shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Taki,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
Academy?
I hereby, formally and majestically authorize your immediate transfer. Congratulations! Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side!
Okay, a literal transfer. Wasn't expecting that. Immediately. Okay, alright. Day 1.
Where am I?
I came to with my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My head still felt fuzzy as I tried to make sense of my surroundings.
A classroom?
Did I fall asleep at my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? I don't remember a thing.
What happened to me?
Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Who are these people? Several others my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk, just like I'd been a moment ago. Hello. Whoa. Hey, what gives? Where am I? Who are you guys? Is this dude your age? Sure about Taki? How did I get here? I'd never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either. I don't know, these two in the red uniform look kinda alike. Just what is this place anyway? Some kinda messed up classroom? Then, is this a school? It doesn't look like any school I've ever been to. I don't recognize it either. So can anyone tell me what's going on here? No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there, in an uncomfortable silence. We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this, there's only one possible explanation. Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Clarissa. Stick with me, and I'll explain it to you. And I'll explain it all. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho. By the way, Static, did you see Saiba in Honkai Star Rail? Well, I've seen the announcement, but I haven't seen the cinematic, if there was one. Also, Free Archer. Cool. You want to E6 her? With 413 pulls? You need more. Although you are no stranger to spending, if I remember correctly. Oh. Rip your wallet. Your laugh is way creepy. And my name is not Clarissa. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. Here till 3.0. And what patch is it now in Honkai Star Rail? 3.5 or 3.4? Or 3.3? 3.2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like almost half a year to get it, so yeah, you will manage. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. The boy who'd spoken went to the door and tried to pull it open, but... Okay, so the door won't open. I'm not scared or anything, just so you guys know, you are totally scared, man. What the fuck, man? On the other side of the classroom, someone else was trying to tear the shutters off the windows, without success. Open, damn it! I'm not screwing around here. It appears we're locked in. Obviously someone who didn't want us living on our own. Locked in? You mean... We've been kidnapped? No freaking way. I don't understand it either. Why would anyone want to shut us all up inside the school? This whole day's just been one big mess. What? What the... That's right, I do remember something. Last thing I remember, I was fighting some kind of weird monsters. There was a bright light, and then I was here. Same here. I was all swing, 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 and the monsters were all ooh, blah, or I'm dead. Huh? For real? You guys had to fight those things too? They said they're gonna have a separate PT for the Fate banners, so I'm hoping they lower the pulse we need. No freaking way, dude. You know they will not do this. Yeah, this is a huge copium. If anything, they will raise the PT to like 100 or 120. Those greedy bastards, you know. From the sound of it, we all did. And all that really happened? I thought I'd just drifted off into some immature fantasy. All of us had the same experience? Then let me just confirm something. Did you also speak to that adorable mascot creature? Adorable mascot? I wouldn't call him adorable. Does she mean that thing? I don't know if I'd describe him that way, but I talked to some kind of mascot, yeah. Then are you saying the one who brought us all here? I can only imagine that charming yet devious little creature is the one behind it. That thing shut us up in here? I don't get it. Just what does he want us to do anyway? Yeah, isn't it obvious? A group of students waking up in a weird school with no way out. A shadowy monster mind hiding behind a cute mascot character. What are you hinting at? It's a killing game. We're going to be forced to murder each other in increasingly elaborate and ingenious ways. Killing game? No way, I'm not doing this. I refuse to murder anyone, no matter what this mastermind says. Dude, you are totally going to be the first victim. Saying stuff like that is gonna trip all kinds of flags. Shut up. You're gonna jinx it. That's when it happened. Don't be wrong. Okay. It's a guaranteed fate unit and... Wait. Huh? What is it now? It's time to get to know your new team. Introduce yourself? What does it mean by teammates? Teammates? Friends? I guess whoever's in charge wants us to get to know one another. This is so not the time for that. Someone help me break down this door. We're gonna get out of here. Just try it. We're probably got bombs implanted in us that will explode if we try to damage school property. Oh man, that sounds like something that might actually happen. At any rate, I don't need to hear your life stories to know how incompetent you all are. By the way, if you think Honkai Star Rail's story is long, Nestor writes like 20 hours arcs. Who's Nasu? The end gonna be long as fuck, but I can guarantee that the Fate event will be worth the read. Nasu has a great track record. Who's Nasu? Fate writer. There is only one writer for the whole of Fate? I doubt it. Oh, well, maybe he's one of them. Inoko Nasu. Nice. Well, you're excited, so I am excited for you, and I guess a bit myself. Who you calling incompetent? I ain't gonna let that slide. What, you think I won't hit you just cause you're a girl? Well, you're right about that. I don't hit girls, or kids, or old people. It's an ironclad rule, Will. You answered your own question without any prompting from me. You're even more insecure than I thought. Okay, I like this girl, and this guy is also fun. You wanna die, bitch? I don't hit girls, or kids, or old people, but I'll fucking kill you. Everyone, please. Perhaps we should do as the blackboard says, at least until we know more about the situation. It can't hurt to just exchange names and some basic information, right? I agree. Trying to resist a kidnapper tends to end badly for the victims. First of all, how do you know that? Second of all, no. You should struggle. You should try to break out. If you're being kidnapped. But oh well. Looks like we're doing introductions now. Like this is the first day of school or something. This is the first day of school. Quite literally. I'll just talk to everyone, one at a time, and see how it goes. When in a room, you can move the on-screen cursor with IJKL and investigate people and places with space. Investigating places with a exclamation mark symbol will progress the story. A story guide will show in the right hand side of the screen, so give it a look if you're feeling lost. You can also double check which places you can investigate by pressing F. Make sure to proactively check out any places that seem interesting. IJKL? Okay. Counter. What does this number indicate? A blackboard. Not a blackboard, but a monitor. This is pretty impressive. There's someone I should talk to first. Okay. Who should we talk to? It's either this guy, or this girl. Or this girl. Okay, dude.
Sup? Name's Takamaru Yakushiji.
Hello. Takamaru Yakushiji.
I'ma warn you right now. If you see me getting mad, just keep your distance. Once somebody sets me off, I punch first and ask questions later. Can't help myself.
Wow. Talk about anger issues.
So hey, you fought those monsters, right? That mean you transformed too?
Yeah, I was a magical girl.
Transformed? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It just kind of happened in the heat of the moment.
I know, right? How freaking cool was that?
Kinda cool.
Huh?
I felt like some kind of hero out of a kid's TV show. Getting to go wild with all that power was such a rush.
Honestly, I found that whole battle pretty traumatic. Going on a power trip was the last thing on my mind.
I gotta wonder how the rest of the TRC's doing, though.
What's
Those
TRC?
freaks really went to town on the place.
Yeah. They weren't shy about attacking people either.
For all we know, there could still be survivors trapped in wrecked buildings or under rubble and shit. Maybe there's little kids lost and scared without their parents. Or old folks who can't get around like they used to. We don't got time to dick around here. Someone needs to get those poor bastards to safety.
How about that? He's actually a nice guy, I think.
Clock's ticking on the lost and injured while we just sit here with our fingers up our asses. We ought to be out there helping out and putting the town back together. This is really starting to piss me off. Ah! Here comes the rage!
Okay, Hulk. I'll keep my distance.
Hey, what are you?
Back off, man! I warned you about this already. Get away from me! I ain't gonna rest easy until I hit someone, and I don't want it to be you!
Okay, I'm going.
In the end, I still can't tell if he's misunderstood or just a regular hoodlum. Okay, hit me. I told you to back off. I don't wanna lose control and hit you. Just get away from me, okay? Okay. But what if... Okay.
Hello there.
You. Hello
My
there.
name is Eito Aotsuki.
Eito.
Currently a high school senior. I'm guessing you're the same?
Yeah, that's right.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age. Give or take a year or two.
You sure?
Is that just a coincidence?
I don't know. It could be, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. This hasn't been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track. Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite
Okay,
movie?
dude.
Are you seeing
That's
anyone
not
right
the
now?
time and
What do your
place.
parents do for a living?
Whoa, 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 slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with social
I can tell.
situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
This guy seems pretty easygoing. I'd never have pegged him for the socially awkward type, but I guess being isolated from others will do that to you. Why was he in the hospital, though? I don't see any scars or injuries. Does that mean he's okay now? Or maybe it was a mental hospital, you know?
I can't remember the last time I was around this many people. It really puts things into perspective.
Are you going to be all right? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Aoi and Takimaru. What about you?
I am Hiriko Shizahara.
Hello. Is that it? She seems scary, but she's a lot calmer than the others. I should try to get some more information out of her.
I was wondering...
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiriko Shizahara.
Right. I heard your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
How about those monsters that attacked the town? Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
Who knows?
Don't you have anything else to say?
Blindly speculating without anything to back it up is just a waste of time. Surely, that's obvious.
No. Blindly speculating is actually useful because you can be prepared for for stuff. Well, All of Fate is part of other stories taking place on a multiverse called the Nasuverse, named after the writer. And does that make Honkai Star Rail part of the Nasuverse or not?
Well, yeah, but...
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
She completely shut me down. I guess that's all I'm getting out of her for now. Okay.
Hi.
You look like a
My
mechanic.
name's Sebasticolana. Nice to meet you. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind.
Now that she's mentioned it, so am I. I hope everyone's okay. We'll have to see. Depends on what Nasu cooks up. Okay. Did Kara get home safe in the end? What about my mom and dad? No, the city is in shambles, so I think they all are dead. I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine, right?
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run
She's
with
a
my grandpa.
mechanic.
We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too.
I think on the previous live streams, it was said that the Fate patch will be a separate planet with its own story, so it's probably will be a Holy Grail War, yeah, maybe. Probably. Oh, it's gonna take place in Penacony? You sure? Huh. I had different information. But oh well, if you're saying so. He said it was a Penaconian Holy Grail War. But how could they summon Saber and Archer if they don't have catalysts for them and stuff? But maybe they do. Maybe. Anyway, I need to take 3 minutes off for the ad break. So the next hour there will be no ads. It's this post. Let me take a look. On Star Royal 1 day ago. The special collaboration warp. Yeah. Log in to claim Archer. In a Planet of Dreams, compete to gain the Holy Grail, which can realize all dreams and summon historical celebrities as servants. First Penaconian Holy Grail War is about to begin. Trailblazer will be Blair. Okay. Well, that's new. The post was a day ago, and it seems that I really had wrong information or just remembered incorrectly. Anyway, let me take a quick small break. I will be right back. Actually, you can have a raffle while I'm gone. Here we go. And I am back. Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. Wrong window?
I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
And now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff. I'll catch a ride with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble sometimes.
Oh, there is an auto function.
Yeah, I think you might need a refresher on stranger danger. But you fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
Oh, who's the imposter?
Was a do or die kind of deal, though. I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to...
Actually, there should be 7 servants. No?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
Please stop. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. Okay, who next? You, a little psycho?
I'm Darumi Amamiya. Nice to meet ya.
Hello.
So hey, level with me. Who are you gonna target?
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time. Unless... Is it me? I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
Hey, you don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course I do! Anything less would be a huge disappointment. I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
Is a splash art in the post you sent? I see 4 people. 5, 6. 6? Aside from Saber.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
Nah, dude. The fact that it's real is the best part. It's life or death, no takebacks. I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying. Either way, I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Huh?
Honestly, mood.
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie. Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right? If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose. I can't wait for the killing to start!
This girl's got a unique way of looking at the world. To put it lightly, I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with her. Okay, scaredy cat.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here!
Are you okay?
What kind of question is that? Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay! What rotten luck! Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. Dude. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you.
So much for first impressions.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
You're just guessing, Mr. Reka, but it could be anyone. Okay, I will look at the splash art. Wait a moment. You mean the figure in the distance, the far left one? Maybe.
Huh? Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
I totally can.
You're the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold.
I totally would.
It's because I'm poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get canceled and end up alone and friendless.
Hello, Sabes. Who's Papaya? It's your turn, Richards. And thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Are you here for the game? I honestly don't know a lot about this game, but I've played Zero Escape, and that counts, right? Right? Right. And thank you again. And yeah, it's your turn, Richards. You know, the blurb about Papaya. I'm just teasing and baiting. Sorry. It's just one thing after another with this guy.
Ugh, I must have the rottenest luck in the world. It's like everything's out to get me. But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
Thank you, Richards. How much do I know about this game? I know that this game has 100 endings, presumably. I think so. And that's pretty much it. And I know that it is developed with collaboration by the Danganronpa developer and, well, I mean game designer and Zero Escape game designer. So that's all I know. And the stuff that already happened. It seems like some kind of magical girl transformation stuff, you know, signing the contracts with blood. Good. That was the thing I wanted to know. Didn't want to spoil 100 endings thing if you haven't heard it. No, that was one of the main selling points for this game, so I think everybody heard about it. 39 endings. Are they short or long, or basically are they full-fledged endings, or just you lose, waha, that's an ending?
Look, let's just take this one step at a time, all right? How about you tell me your name?
It's Gaku. Gaku Maruko.
Okay, Gaku.
If I had to get plucked out of my normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup?
Who says it's not a harem setup? Not everyone knew about it. No? Well, yeah, probably some people just saw that it is Danganronpa-ish and just bought right into it. Most are full-fledged. Can I quickly explain how the branching works without spoilers? Go ahead. I think it will work differently from Zero Escape, but maybe not. You know, the whole shift phenomena and jumping. I don't think that Monsieur Sabes, probably, maybe. I don't think they are like you with Fate because you played through the Hall of Fate, and Sabes is only at 39 endings. Good night, Richards, good night. I hope you will do good on your exams.
Girls have to like me if there's no other option, right?
Oh, you mean that kind of
Having other
parent?
guys here ruins it.
Well, if it is a killing game, you have the work cut out for you. It's okay. I hope you will be there tomorrow. Well, if you can't make it, so it is totally okay.
Why can't you all just crawl off and die somewhere? Just let me have this.
Dude, you're making it so easy to hate you. Trying to get along with someone this self-centered is exhausting. I think I'll just leave him be for now. Okay, what's the deal with you? Why are you so small? Explain your smallness.
Is it all right for me to introduce myself too? Getting to know anything about a depressing loser like me will probably only make you feel bad, but if everyone's doing it...
It's fine. Go ahead.
Thank you for being so nice to me. Here it goes. My name is, what was it again?
Okay, we have another case of amnesia.
It's been so long since anybody bothered to call me
okay.
by it. Even I'm struggling to remember.
It's not like that. Sure. Hey, don't you have a mom or something like that? A dad?
Oh, right. It's Shoma. Shoma Ginzaki.
Hello, Shoma. Just what kind of life do you have to live to start forgetting your own name?
I'm sorry. My name's making you feel bad, isn't it?
No, it's just a name.
Huh? Why would it do that?
It's too big of a disconnect. A lowly worm like me's got no business having a name this cool.
He thinks that name's cool?
My name's the only cool thing about me, though. The rest is just one big pile of shortcomings and insecurities. It's a stretch to even call me a person. I'm more like a parasite. Minus the ambition.
I think you're being a little harsh on yourself.
Okay. First time around game chooses for you and doesn't show you options, and you will always get same ending. That way you don't get overwhelmed with information. And all other endings are available for second playthrough, and they branch by having choices at different points in the time. Some endings branch as early as day 2, others literally day 100. So they are some fairly similar, but many of them are really different. Okay, so we should just enjoy the story for the first time and not stress out about the choices, if there will be any. Okay, got it.
That was actually a pretty generous description. But don't worry, I've got no illusions about how worthless I am. I don't get good grades. I can't play sports to save my life, and
Did he have a
I don't
mushroom
have
on
any
his head?
skills or interests that set me apart from the crowd either.
Oh, you look different.
My only friend is my pet dog.
Okay.
He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Technically, I don't think dogs really talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be bored out of your mind talking to me. You haven't spat on me even once, and I repay you by wasting your precious time. Please, don't feel obliged to ruin your day by talking to me any more than you already have.
What a
I'll
character.
do my best to keep out of sight so I don't bring down the mood for everyone else.
I've never met anyone with such low self-esteem before. This guy makes house plants look assertive. Yeah, don't know anything first time around. I heavily overthought first playthrough and didn't play optimal in gameplay sessions in case it changes ending. Hello. I am not promising that I will play optimally or perfectly, but I'll try. Okay.
Kidnapping us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear.
So you two know each other.
Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
Okay.
Do you need to take a bathroom break?
No. So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
Huh? Are you two siblings?
No.
Oh, right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves yet. My name is Ima Skumo.
Hello, Ima.
But enough about me. Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side.
Okay,
This
so let's
is
see.
my charming, adorable,
Or a sister.
talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
It's nice to meet you.
No worries. I will be waiting for
you're
you.
twins. I guess you do look kind of alike.
Oh no, not at all. Next to my sister's transcendent beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf. She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals flock to her whenever she goes outside.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Don't go thinking she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either. My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her. It's a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
That is some serious
You're
behavior.
going too far again, brother dearest.
At least
You
we
and
are
your
funny.
sister sure are close, huh?
Close doesn't even begin to cover it. She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me, stab me, stick lit matches under my fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful and flustered
Stop
is like
drooling.
sweet, sweet nectar to me. Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born your brother, sister dearest.
Seriously, knock it off.
You don't get their dynamic at all. Must be a twin thing. Alright, looks like I've spoken to everyone. So, what now? I really have to get home soon. I usually walk my dog this time of day, and he gets antsy when I'm not here. It's not going to be that simple. If you don't have anything useful to contribute, keep your mouth shut. You're right. An insignificant dog like me should know my place. I'll just sit in a corner and stay quiet from here on out. What's going to happen to us? I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instructions soon enough. Someone is probably out there somewhere, watching our every move. Ding dong, bing bong. Everybody stand ready. There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed to do. Greet your commanding officer.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits, but I'm glad to see you're all getting along. That voice.
It's the robo-bastard from before!
Yeah, now we're talking. Can't have a
Yeah,
killing game
boy.
without the obligatory evil mascot.
Oh, noble bastard. Obligatory. I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer.
Yes, sir.
You can call me Siri.
Okay.
Got it? Siri. Or just Sir.
Right on the note. Commanding officer? You?
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy!
Ooh, yay. Welcome back. Last Defense Academy? Okay, this soundtrack is good. Yeah. It is so bouncy. And bouncy. Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drill it into your skulls. This place is your new home, away from home, after all. What exactly does that mean? You'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding. It's going to be much worse than that. Hold on a minute. Do you seriously expect us to live here from now on? That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I? Let me just check the transcript real quick. Welcome on yourself in the meantime. Let's check the transcript. Nope, you didn't say that. Enough of this bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect us to do whatever you say.
Hey.
Oh no, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request, it's an order. An order? Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? After I beat the crap out of you, I'm busting down that door and getting the hell out of here. Takimaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast, bearing down on its prey. But before he could make contact...
No!
Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier. Or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you? Sure. Surely you did. Of course. What? Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? You gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If these explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world would convict me for killing you now. Brother, dearest, please, if you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up. Give it up already. Even if you destroyed me, what then? You might be able to make it out of this school. However, returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible? So it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back, but that we physically can't? Well, you did get transported through some kind of a different dimension. Or at least that's what the animation suggested. Maybe not. You're a sharp one, Aotsuki, but allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. This school lies outside of the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on man, is that even possible? You're confused, I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Anyone would need time to properly process things.
Aha!
Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with it. Siray turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment.
No.
Nyon. There. I opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow, they're operated remotely? We all crowded around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all of this. Instead, what we saw only divorced us from reality even further.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, there is no dome here. Or star.
There's no ceiling.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing.
Could that be the sky?
Above us, instead of the dome ceiling I'd spent my life looking at, was unbroken view that reached higher and higher, as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming?
Never mind that! Look over there!
Huh?
As crazy as it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. Really, dude? Yo, you said that the sky, and there was a whole burning wall beneath it. Come on, dude. I would think that this would need addressing first, and the sky second. Sure. Just a short distance away was a towering wall of flame.
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire.
Fire.
It's all fire.
Okay, dude.
Why is it that weird color?
At least you didn't say that's lit.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother, dearest, will protect you.
The world outside the window was aggressively alien. A single expanse of endless sky. An impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension, or maybe even hell itself. Is this afterlife? Did we die already and this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Nah, it's gotta be an isekai deal. It'll be like that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. A bit on the nose, isn't it? It may as well be a different world, considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home, in the Tokyo residential complex. This is the inside world? This can't be happening, can it? That sky and the fire. There's no way this is real. Just don't puke, Tsubasa.
Yeah.
Oh, It is real, alright. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames. It's all real. Undying flames? It's not just a fancy name.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said.
That's what did he say, yeah.
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
But that's impossible. They've got to go out eventually, right? Right? Well, they can burn for thousands of years. Yeah. They would end after that, sure. But not like it would matter to you, Gaku Marco. You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world you know. There are more things in heaven and earth, Maruko, than are dreamed of in your Tokyo residential complex. Now that you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Hey, the dude has the same glasses as me. Good. Because, as it turns out, this is how the world really works. I didn't really get all that philosophical junk, but there's no getting through that burning ring of fire, right? And that's our cage? That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us? No escape. You could say zero escape. Those words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel that much more real. Dude, what's the problem with you? Still don't understand. Why did you do this? Why did you bring us here? To kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder? Or is it more of a battle royale kind of deal? Kill each other? Oh, no, 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 no. That would be simply barbaric. Where do you get these ideas? That's not it? Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No, what I have in mind is a calculated, one-sided massacre. Isn't that the same thing? Massacre. Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event. Terumi is disappointed she didn't... Yeah, I could hear it in her voice. No killing, oh no. Your... what?
You were all transferred to this academy for a very special reason. I have a mission for you to carry out. Your objective is the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace.
Yeah, but will we be learning stuff if this is a school? What's the hours? Where is the next lesson? When is the next lesson?
During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers, will be molded into the perfect special defense unit.
Cool. Special defense unit? Wait, what enemy troops? It's not a killing game. Forget all that happy few crap. You still ain't answered the most important question. Yet. Why us? There's got to be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job. Hey, try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know? Who's responsible for this? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out, for whatever reason. Yeah, you're commanding officer, not a general, so there ought to be a chain of command.
Hey.
So, who's pulling your strings? Who set all this up? Goodness me, you're so suspicious of everything. If you must know, the one who chose you for this mission was... Wah, wah. It is a great honor to work for our company. Yes, that is exactly it. Yeah, well, what's that noise? That's the alarm, Garo. An alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yeah.
Whoop. We'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company. So there is a dome. Come on. The hell's gonna happen this time? This attack came sooner than I expected. They really must be desperate. They who? Who else? Siray turned to face the blackboard, and his eyes flashed triumph once more. Nyaw. What is this sound? Nyaw. The remote operation again. They look like something from Nintendo, maybe Splatoon. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding. And they are swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around. They're coming this way. We gotta get out of here. The correct response here is fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for? I don't care. I didn't sign up for this. You literally did. You did a blood signature. With the knife you plunged into your chest. Maybe, but if you don't take action, those monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
And then they'll slaughter every last one of you, without the slightest hesitation. They wanna kill us? Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need. You mean that hemo whatever that you gave us before? That's right. With a little hemo anima on your side, defeating grunts like this will be easy as pie. Now, battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school. That's a stretch from the enemy menace. No way, absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to...
Oh?
You want us to fight? So be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, count me in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kinda bummed that we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's going to turn on us next. Well, we still can turn in on each other, you know? That's still on the menu. You can be first. But an us versus femme killing game would be fun too. Maybe we'll get skin-tight bodies too. And crazy compressed energy weapons. I'll probably be about as much use as a lantern in the daytime. I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. Alright, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. Who said you're the strong? Everybody, stand back. It's time for Takemaru Yakushiji to bring the pain.
Oh.
Spare us your outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. Of course. What is it with your ego, Hiroko? Princess much? You wanna take this outside, bitch? You guys are crazy. We're not talking about some random street punks here. They are full-on monsters. Yes, you are here, and we will love you for it. Well, I wouldn't say we love her for it yet. We'll see. But she is a character of a certain archetype. Not quite tsundere, but our expert on tsunderes did went to sleep. So, oh well. We shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. But why though? So long as those undying flames are around, none of us are going anywhere. And even if we're to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex? Well, is it starting to sink in? You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not the reason why. Now, get out there and do or die. Fight or die. One thing's for sure, I don't want to die. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but you can't count me out. We've got no way of knowing whether what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will and planted the bombs into our stomachs, so... And now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. Hey, he's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in another battle with those things. Won't make any difference whether I join or not, you or not. Actually, I'd probably just get in your way. What should we do, brother dearest? Or we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, sister dearest. Won't you... Why don't you go fight then, Ima, to protect your dearest sister? Sounds like we've got a bunch of illy-livered pacifists here. Lily-livered. I always said peacetime would turn the next generation soft. But that's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. It takes all sorts to win a war. As they say, there's no time for further discussion. So we'll make do with those of you who are willing to fight. Just the three of us? From the look of it, this is just a scouting party. Not much to them. You three should be plenty to handle it. All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down. An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy. We'll see who's incompetent one once we get out there. No time to waste. You three, follow me to the war room. Kirei trotted toward the door, his eyes flashing a now familiar shade of red. Nyo. The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. That feature is so cool. Have you seen any technology, girl? Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if this school fell to the enemy. But the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Probably the whole complex? Also? Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. What? You see what I mean? What I meant when I said you have no choice but to fight?
Hey!
Call it over. If any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, Sirei left, followed by Hiroko, Takemaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear. But how could that have anything to do with us? Sirei, did he do something to Karuo? Would he have taken our friends and families hostage? I don't think that is the case. Taki. Don't let him rattle you. That's exactly what he wants. Odds are, it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imaginations jumps to the worst case scenario, and he uses that fear to control you. Yeah, that's got to be it. I mean, there's no way any of this is real, right? They wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. Lies? Empty threats? I'm not so sure about that. Sirei is shady for sure, but I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. But what if he's not lying? Is that a risk I'm willing to take? What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage those monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back? Or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? Counter. Not now. Not now. Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I've met nematodes that are better fighters than me. But you must have fought back in the complex, right? No, not even then. What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once. When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad. So I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Sirei showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight. I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to. It's that bad, huh? In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself, and then I passed out. Next thing I knew, I was here. Oh, so his situation is like with that dude from Demon Slayer that is useless during the day and insanely strong when he is asleep. I forget his name. Forgot. Well, the yellow-haired one. I guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. And there's trouble, I ran away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one long string of problems to run from and confrontations to avoid. Doesn't sound like this guy's going to join the fight anytime soon. Okay. Everything you hold dear will be forfeit. What could it mean? Well, not for Ima. I think his name is Ima, because everything he holds dear is right next to him. No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us. Didn't hearing that bother you at all? Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. That's what I said. So long as she remains safe, those monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care. But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well, then we'd have a problem. Whatever happens, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope those 3 maniacs do their best out there. Really? You're just going to leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself? Absolutely not. If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister? I have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives. Still don't get these twins deals. But it's clear that they only care about themselves. Being kidnapped was bad enough, but being taught to fight monsters we know next to nothing about? That's where I draw the line. There's more going on here than meets the eye. What do you mean? I can't say for sure, but I do know it's not a good idea to act without sufficient information. Maybe if we can learn who's really behind this and what they want, it will be a different story. Maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that 3 of us have decided to fight. They'll be risking their lives to protect us while we do nothing. Does that seem kind of unfair? I get where you're coming from, and I'm worried about them too, naturally. But they made the choice to fight of their own free will. I don't think we can stop them. Just like we can't change the minds of those of us who've decided to abstain. I want to get out of here just as much as the rest of you. I can feel my condition getting worse already. Oh yeah, he's sick. Right. Hey, are we sure there's no way out of here? Even if we leave the school, we'd never get past that wall of flames. Plus, we don't even know where we are or how to get back to the complex from here. That doesn't mean we should give up. There's got to be something that can help us. Although, now that you mention it, I have no idea where to start. It's not like we're gonna fight a big red button with escape written on it. This sounds like a foreshadowing. What rotten luck. This is so messed up. I mean, you could try to fight your way out. I am no fighter. I'm just a regular dude. You'd have to have a screw loose if I want to fight those things. What did I do to deserve a life like this? I wish I could have been born rich. Or won the lottery. Or something. I think if you would have been rich or won the lottery or something, you would still end up here. Awesome. Say, what do you think of all that everything you hold dear will be forfeit stuff was all about? He was just making that up to scare us, right? I wish I knew. And what do we do? I don't want to have to fight those things again. And just thinking about it makes me queasy. Are you okay? I'll be fine, just give me a minute. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. Okay. Let's go out. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Sirei wants probably isn't too smart either. So, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi? Where are you going? No way. You're not gonna join those 3 psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart.
Hey!
I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her, no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
Promise?
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. So, you're kinda like Ima, then. You're also a simp. Okay, alright. I get it. You made a promise and you don't want to break it. This person is she. Who said she? Nobody said anything about she. Is she somebody you hold dear, as Sirei put it? Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Sirei told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Did I say her gender? I made a promise. Okay, I said that I'd protect her. Okay. I did say that. But anyway, I will take another break for 3 minutes. The ad break. So there will be no ads after these 3 minutes during the next hour. So I will be right back. You can brew yourself some tea or coffee, or take a drink, or go to the bathroom. Whatever you'd like. I'll be right back. And I am back. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Siri told us to, but so I can keep my promise.
Whew!
Oh my, you're quite a dashing hero, Mr. Lumino.
Huh.
You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit, I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory, no problem. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive, for my own good sometimes. Alright, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die it out there. Okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hall. It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting though. But that can wait. The others were going to the war room, right? I'd better go catch up with them. Save load. Okay. When you save in the middle of an event, you will be placed at the start of the end. Okay. Well, if you're telling me to save, I will save. Where is the war room? Okay, let's go up. No, the war room is probably downstairs. But let's explore. The transition. Whoa. Oh, this is the war room. Okay. Hello? Is this thing on? Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Siri. Just a reminder that the war room is on the 3rd floor. Anyone who doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here anytime. 3rd floor, huh? Okay. Probably the same message? Okay. But what if I go back? I can't. Okay, let's go. Ooh, you coming too, Kakumi? This mean you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice. The way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet ammo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. And we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time. Let's do this. Yeah, this is so hype. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work. Somehow. Beaten those things once. And I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Kara believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Draw out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
I wonder what does that kanji mean? Ooh, a bike.
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
In a defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end and destroy all of the enemies. Okay. Do we have action points for all the party members, or each one of them has their own? Special discipline. That's one target +1 per enemy defeated per turn. Okay. Special sick day. User skill change when fatigued. Top left, AP is shared. Okay. Special redo. Allows use of retry and wave reset. Adds armor +1 for each space moved. Okay, so you are a tank. Let's move then.
Full throttle!
Each member of the special defense unit has a unique ability known as a specialist skill. Learn each character skill and use them to your advantage in battle. Takimaru is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. He automatically gains armor +1 for each space moved from his specialist skill, Facial Rampage. Okay. All adjacent enemies. Okay. Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used. And you cannot move anymore, right?
Let's give it to him!
Right. And you need to scale.
Time for battle.
Kiriko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains 1 attack, maximum +3, for each enemy she kills during 1 turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. is the area of effect. Launch a powerful attack at a single enemy. Damage all enemies in front. I guess.
How's this? This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in
Well,
the future.
technically, he did defeat more enemies than you, so...
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Okay, and you have...
Let's go!
Takumi is an easy-to-use character with great balance of range and attack strength. You can redo battles by selecting special skill, special redo from the menu. And you have a side slash.
Here we go!
Karami is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Karumi's special skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. On the side. I think I did it wrong. I think I was supposed to attack this dude with Hiroko. Oh well.
Good to go!
Good enough, I guess. Okay.
Now then, to business.
Actually, right from here.
Take this! Broken so soon. My turn.
And like that.
I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Full throttle!
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, play. No. You
Ready when you are!
can do a side slash. That.
Take that!
Let's do it to it!
And she is fatigued right now, right? Okay, kill me now. Launch across shape mid-range attack. It takes move 3, fight +2. Heals user fatigue. Okay.
Don't bother me!
Not bad.
And you
Let's
get
give it to
here.
him!
Yes, you can.
Let her rip!
Good to go.
And you
Time to
probably
move.
cannot get there. Okay, love you.
It's killing game time!
I mean, I guess. She has max level skill. She was supposed to be one shooting harder enemies here. Yes. I just didn't notice it, so oops. Yeah. Okay, can you reach now?
My turn.
Yes, you can.
Die!
Did we win?
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
Don't speak so soon. Maybe there will be a second wave.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey! I ain't no coward! I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters, anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Also, are all characters... Do all characters have different colors in their chest? Because the main character has blue and this dude has white. I wonder if that has to... I wonder if that means something.
Well, that's
Okay,
ominous.
no.
Can you be
It's
a
just
little more
another
specific?
decision.
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school.
You're telling that only now.
If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
I like his
But the
spirit.
scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
Only... well, it makes sense if... the only surviving humans are in Tokyo residential complex and everywhere else there are no humans alive. That would make sense.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet.
Round 2.
We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Please don't die.
Hurry! We have to save her!
Oops. Man, and I was starting to like her. Come on. I don't think she's dead.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
Or maybe she is.
There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's not like there is a huge freaking dragon there.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
And that.
Just focus on the
Friends.
battle.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah. They picked the most likable one to kill off to show no one is safe. Yes, I guess so. She gave away too many spoilers. That's true. That's true.
That's the Invaders Commander. It's gonna be at a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this.
Really? Aren't you all about losing your cool?
We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God damn!
Enemy commander.
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster.
Do we still have our ultimate?
Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
When voltage reaches 100% or more, yeah. Boost Hemo-Anima powers up all your allies in a variety of ways and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle. Okay, can we use it? R. Okay, R.
Here we go!
Let me see.
Rev it up!
Alright, let's get started.
So only to one ally?
Time to move.
Sure.
I can hardly contain myself.
And what
Well
about
then,
this?
to business.
Okay. Too far. What about you?
Say when!
Uh-huh. And what about you?
Let's do this!
Inflict stun on user. Oh, on me. Let me assess the battlefield. Okay, I will save it for the next turn. You should move.
Alright, Let's get started.
Actually, if I dash, will I be able to move again? With the amount of reference she makes, they needed to get rid of her, so they didn't need to worry about copyright. Well, she... I think she mostly referenced Danganronpa, so there should not be any copyright issues, but... Although, no, if it's not the same studio... Okay. Is there any good attacks?
Let's give it to him!
Something like that? Yeah.
Full throttle!
Can I rotate? Because it will hit the harder enemy and the boss. I guess why not? Yeah, I can rotate. But maybe I should save it.
Now then, to business.
Actually, let me see.
My turn. Ready whenever. I'll chop you to pieces.
And now.
Time for battle.
No. Not this.
My turn. Show me your insides!
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
And one more action point left.
Let's do this!
Not worth it. Oh, I can rotate.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Rev it up!
Here.
Here we go.
Here. 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 And I think we can save action points.
Let's give it to him!
Can you reach it? No. But I can dash. And now
let's freaking go! Eat this!
Alright, let's get started. Time for battle. Out of my way.
Okay.
Too bad. The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would
Great,
only
Dad.
play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
Nice skills. What does it mean? Okay. BP earned, total BP. Yes. Oh. Water.
Hooray!
Welcome back. You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. I wouldn't say we did great. We lost a person. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys. This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right, settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. She's totally okay. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You've got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule. But I figure for you, I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't know. Come on, guys. We should fight. We shouldn't fight among ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained, with a breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. The BP earned is BP, gain currency. Earned with this fight, yeah, I get this. Total is what you now have, well, yeah, I get this too. Once you add another, you earn to what you need, to what you had. And I assume you can spend BP to level up skills? Probably. Are you guys alright? No, asshole. We ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually died?
Hey!
Were you guys watching? Yes, a monitor in a classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you.
True.
If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the
Actually,
rest of
not
us,
true. You're right.
the emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there, and there's every chance things still would have ended like this, even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Grief. The way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died. In some games, yes.
Someone did!
But then the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
Who would have guessed? He's not actually dead.
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
It is.
Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
Sure. You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend, Himo Anima. What's Himo Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of your falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside or one of our recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining Himo Anima, and boom, you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? But what if she's a clone? Or a twin sister? Or a robot? A Vocaloid Hatsune Miku? It kinda looks like one. Yep, Exhibit 8, right here. Yo, common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you, from the Tokyo residential complex, are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Yeah, it's kinda hot. It's kinda a hot place, isn't it? Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet. This Himo Anima stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. Yeah. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with one life you've got. You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if you want to stay alive, you have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers, and you'll be fine. Whoa, hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. Wouldn't you tell, Darumi? We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal? You're still on about this? That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? I don't actually think there are bombs. We'll see. Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far.
Hey.
Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad, I thought I was gonna die. Well, you did die.
Huh?
In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Yeah, but that's not your sister who is going to be hurt if you are fighting. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? Then that's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit? Now you're getting it. The fate of the world, as we know it, rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? And who was defending the school before us? Or is it the first day that it happened? The attack, I mean? Pink sauce. So, what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know. So, allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. I see. I see the reference. I see. It's right on the screen. We want information, not a party. Okay. I just got a flashback from all the corporate pizza parties. There's no reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get food around here?
Yeah.
Of course. There's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey!
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. Other school children are obvious. Apparently, they graduated. Well, the word graduation has a lot of meanings. At least two. So... but, well, they both fly here. What do we do now? Go to cafeteria. I am in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Sirei has to say, so I'll go along too. He wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Pull up the map and select the place you'd like to go in order to teleport. However, be aware that you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked as inaccessible. You can also use the map to check your current location, as well as the locations of other characters. The map will come in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Map is on tab. Can I teleport? I can. In any case, there's no chance that it could have been anyone other than... Oh yeah, because they are in school. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although, it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy Ration-O-Matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Aren't you a high schooler? Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just cause you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh. What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess up if your body's not used to it, you know? What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Because you didn't fight. Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. Oh, now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? We'll fight for food. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic? Let me speak to each other person first. Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. We've been told this Ration-O-Matic will create any kind of food we desire. I'm so freaking hungry. But there's no way I'm fighting those monsters. If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top-notch. That machine will make anything we want. And there's even a kitchen, if we feel like doing it old school. I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I'm kinda getting tired of making this voice. Nothing but candy inside, it's all very colorful. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's a candy and cake, if there's candy and cake, I am all about that. This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Saray to get to the point, would ya? Giant. I've never seen such a huge refrigerator before. Alright, let me start from the beginning. The last defense academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex, where you've all been living up until now. Because no one accepts all things, safe. Well, I suppose. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by hostile force. We call the invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something. Jan, you already told us, man. Concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here? Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days? 100 days. 100 days? Come on, man, it's barely 4 months. A little less. Anyway, it's time for an ad break. I will be right back in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere unless you want to. I'm not holding you here hostage. And I am back. That's right. Just a swelled 2400 hours. And you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to a peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they are focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you got stowed away in here, is that important to them, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity? Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Izuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians, without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question. I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. So long as even one of you refuses to fight, it's going to stay. Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Izuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join in war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there, on the battlefield, fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, Sirei hopped off his chair, it was on the table, and strolled leisurely towards the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the way. Why? You wanna come watch? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. Next attack. Wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line, and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? We're supposed to sleep? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suits for all of you. Well, for those who fought. You'll find them on the rooftop. Yeah, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. We're all that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be rotting like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? No.
Oh!
You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest.
Hey!
Go find your rooms, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. That is true about every tomorrow. What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Okay. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more. So since there's actual danger in this case, you do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I don't think he will say anything even if we all join the fight. I know, pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks? Right, why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kinda tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now, I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here for a whole 100 days? We've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of the place. I have my share of concerns too. Sirei said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? Okay. What's that? Nothing. That. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of a group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Huh, I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. You and your sister have separate rooms? What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But... I really don't get these two at all. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. There are more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Let me explore. Nothing to do here right now. Okay. Okay, let's go to the room. Then. Wow, what a luxurious room. I like the pipes. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed, without further delay.
Hey!
I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activity seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths, had completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. It was like a tiny rowing boat, tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. In a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. I woke up tomorrow to find it all If I woke up tomorrow to find it all had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad. He leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too. Eat. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. There it is again, a totally open, unobstructed sky. Still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, Will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in a residential complex. Oh, I can go here. There is nothing here. Okay, let's teleport. Can I change floors?
Yeah.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. Whose soldiers are basically immortal though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Alright, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend, Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up good as new. Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. So crazy. I can barely believe all this really happening. Now for the cafeteria. Alright everybody, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight? In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves. But there's one more thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. You get any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? I know that reference. If there are, you can go in on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So, once you've finished breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. Feel like we're playing right into Seray's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. Might even turn up some clues about what the special something we're protecting is. No time like a present. Let's take a look around. I feel like having cup noodles right now. Would this machine feel sad if I said that? I've never gone fishing before. Does it count if I stick a fish hook in here? Okay. Let's start from the bottom. Ah, Takumi. You came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the fall of flames. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Yeah.
Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey!
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. Are these shoe lockers? Makes this place look like a real school. There's still so much we don't understand. Take the school, for instance. Why is it so different from a regular school? Why make it a school in the first place? It seems unnatural. Yeah, I know what you mean. With all these questions still unanswered, there's no way I can follow Suray's orders. I'm not necessarily saying I'd join the fight if he did tell us everything either. For all we know, he could just feed us more lies. What if you die of hunger? I guess you will be resurrected. Probably. I don't know how these resurrection things work. But I think it is a cloning device. Probably, maybe. And not just for me. I'll get us all out of here. Wait, what? Whatever it takes, I swear I'll find a way out. Okay. It would be great if we could find an escape route. But where would we even start looking? And supposing we could, would running from this fight be the right thing to do? It's some kind of reference material. I don't think I need to look at this right now. I can go out to the schoolyard from here, but there's no need for that right now. Okay. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers?
Aha!
That's right. I put them here so you can use them to go exploring. You again? Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. If it is a cloning device, why take the whole body? And what about acquired diseases and developmental disabilities? Well, probably for the cloning you need a biomass, and your body is a good source of that. And about acquired diseases, well, we just need for this dude to die. He is presumably sick. I forgot his name. The long-haired one. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your Hema Anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Aotsuki. Yeah, Aotsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. And didn't you say you cannot put out the undying flames? Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh, sure. The place is crawling with them. The wall of fires were to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can be revived if you die outside the school grounds. It's a dangerous business, going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days, and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? So, beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? The Ray said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Eito determined to defy Sirei to the very end. Be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Anyway, it's 3.5 hours already. So I usually stream for 3.5 hours. And I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. At the same time. I mean, I start at the same time. But yeah, thank you for being here. And I will see some of you, maybe all of you, tomorrow, at the same time. So, let me see if I want to rate someone actually. Ba-bum. One moment. Not really. Oh yeah, this is the end of today's stream. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.